You know, I've been watching a lot of videos lately on YouTube with people saying that they're noticing a pattern of people leaving the collecting game. They're noticing it more and more and more. And do I tend to agree? I mean, granted, I feel the air is a little bit different in certain communities, I gotta say. But people flat out, all out quitting, I don't know. But let's talk about it. Let's explore what are the reasons why people might be potentially leaving the collecting game. So a little background on me as a collector. So I used to collect figures from about '08 was like my heavy statue years, but '08 until about 2013, 14-ish is when I was active in collecting. But then my wife and we moved, and I was like, I got to get rid of some of this stuff. And I ended up getting rid of a lot of stuff. I didn't realize I had so much, and I just started selling it to people in general, giving it away, things like that. And 2017 or 2018 came along when the first wave of Siege came out, and I picked up the Transformers Siege line, the Hound. I picked that bad boy up, and then I picked up the Sideswipe, and then I just basically started grabbing in to the entire wave. I freaking loved Siege. I was like, this is exactly what I want from Transformers. A little sprinkle of the old school G1 Transformers and updated for a new modern audience. This was perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. The quality was good. The transformations were intriguing. It just drew me back in. And it just kept going and going and going. And I think it was so bad at one point. I coined the phrase that I gave my wife living with a collector Stockholm syndrome. Like, she would be out at the stores like, I'm going to get some bread. Oh, hey, let me go check for Transformers for you. That's kind of how bad it got at one point. But she knew it made me happy, so she was like all in on just, every now and then she'd go pass by the aisle and see what was good, what was on sale, what new figures were coming out. She was all in on that. And then I started getting into other lines. I got back into Star Wars Black Series for a little while. I got into a little bit in Marvel Legends. I mostly, on and off, but G.I. Joe Classified was where it was at. That's kind of like what got me. McFarlane, I jumped in on McFarlane a little bit too. I was all over the place. Like, I was just all over the place. But what I realized is that I needed to not be all over the place for the sake of money. It was like, I can't keep buying every single line, every single figure from every single line. It's like McFarlane, for example, how many Batmans do I need? Like, I don't need that many. With Transformers, it's like, now they're moving away. They gleefully are saying they're moving away from G1. So I'm just like, meh. Like, you don't want to do G1? I'm a G1 guy, so I'm just like, meh. So I'm good. But I can honestly say the air in the Transformers community is a lot different lately. Like, it doesn't have that same fresh, like, spring, like fresh pie in a window smell it used to have. I'll give you an example. So there's a company, for those uninitiated, there's a company called Fanstoys. Fanstoys makes third-party masterpiece Transformers. So basically, everything that Hasbro doesn't do, they do in their figures. You get immaculate paint, die cast, a whole bunch of accessories. You get everything in there. There's no hollow parts. They're hefty, nice quality figures. I'm not a Fantoys fanboy, but I do enjoy a Fantoy product from time to time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm noticing that they're not selling out the way they used to. Like a few years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, Fanstoys dropped a pre-order. Pre-order sold out. Was sold out almost immediately or within days. Now, Fanstoys, their figures are out there and they're on sale. Some places even have them for clearance. And I'm like, well, what the heck is going on? And I think people are kind of checking out on third party. Maybe I feel like more people are moving toward Legends, the Legend scale. And I feel like more people are kind of dabbling back and forth between mainline and Legends, and maybe they're dealing with Masterpiece. I don't know. But I'm noticing a pattern though. I'm noticing people aren't buying as much. And that's why you can get Fanstoys that used to be $150 for like a tiny figure from Fanstoys. You know, a 5.5 inch mini bot used to be $150. Now it's $100 on certain websites. It's like, what's going on? And then you go to Facebook Marketplace and people are selling figures that used to cost $250. They're selling them for like $1.75, $1.25. They're selling them for like, you know, and I'm like, what the heck is going on in this community? And then I go to G.I. Joe Classify, and I'm noticing the same thing. It's like people are dumping entire waves. Like, I can tell you firsthand, I got the Major Blood figure, full inbox, complete inbox, $25. Most places are selling that thing for $70 to $130. I got it for $25 on eBay, right? I mean, you're noticing this, right? Have you noticed that a lot more Marvel Legends are going on clearance? Is it oversaturation? What's going on? So let's talk about it. First off, I think the economy is king right now, and I can tell you just my experience. I have kids. My kids are in private school, and I have to feed them. Like, it's kind of against the law to not feed them, but I have to feed them, and it's like $130 for like a bag and a half of groceries, right? Anybody else notice that? It's like, I'm not shopping at Whole Foods. I'm shopping at freaking Walmart, and I'm shopping at basic B grocery stores, and it's like $130, and I got 2 bags full of food. That's it. I'm not buying anything special. I'm buying bread, milk, eggs. I'm buying peanut butter. I'm buying like soup. I'm buying crackers. I'm buying like freaking, I'm not buying like, you know, deli meats and all this stuff. So I'm not buying extravagant meals and all this other. No. Like, I'm getting them like Hot Pockets or something. You know what I'm saying? Just basic crap. And it's like $130. I'm like, whoa. It's 2 bagfuls. It used to take 5 or 6 bags for me to even touch $130. So factor that in to the action figures. Plus, people are losing their jobs. I know 2 friends right now that are working for tech companies. They just got laid off. They were making good money working for these particular companies, and they got laid off very quietly. There wasn't a mass layoff thing. They're just systematically, slowly churning through people. And they're like, one guy, his contract was up, and he was like, you know, he thought, hey, they're just gonna keep paying me. And they did for like 7, 8, 9 months. He kept showing up. They kept cutting him a check. And then he went in, his key card didn't work anymore. Like, it's not funny, but like the way he described it, it's like, dude, I just walked in the door. I scanned my key card to go in. It was like, beep, like, don't let this man in. You know, and I'm just like, yo, you got to factor that in. Then you got to factor in fatigue. Like I was talking about oversaturation, Marvel Legends. Oversaturation. So much oversaturation. There's so much Marvel Legends I've found on clearance that I I don't buy a lot of Marvel Legends, but when I do, I usually buy them on clearance. I should make that a most interesting man meme. It's like, I don't buy Marvel Legends, but when I do, I buy them on clearance. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then like I'm even seeing like SH Figure Arts. I'm seeing like Mezco figures go on sale. I'm seeing Mafex go on sale. I'm seeing all these high-end figures going on sale, and I'm just like, whoa, what's going on around here? Like, are people really checking out? And also, is the economy going to crap? And I think it's all the above. I think the fatigue is a big factor, though. It's like, how many armies can you build with G.I. Joe Classified, right? I think that's a big thing, because I'm noticing a lot of the classified army builders are just sitting around. They're not doing anything. It's like they're still in stock on Walmart, whereas last year, or even on Amazon, last year, year before, them dudes would have been gone. As soon as they come in stock, they were gone. And now they're just kind of just sitting there. It's like you go to Ross, you go to TJ Maxx, you go to Marshall's. I'm noticing more and more of these Hasbro figures on sale, on deep discount. Like I just did a review about the NBA starting lineup figures. $13 I got these for. They were $50 last year. $50. Now they're $13. That's saying something. There's a lot that needs to be said about that, but just saying. I got the Duke with Ram Cycle, Tiger Force Duke. I got that bad boy for $10. I got the Walmart exclusive Nemesis Prime, the Scourge, that one, the recolor of Laser Optimus Prime. I got that for $15 at Ross the other day. So yeah, there's a lot. Imagine, but the thing is like the quality's gone down. In a lot of these figures, the quality's gone down. The plastic feels kind of whack. It's just not fun. Like, why am I paying extra money for these exorbitant prices? Why am I paying $26, $24.99, $26.99, $27.99, $34.99? Why am I paying that? $49.99. Why am I paying that for basic figures? I'm like, all you get, maybe if you're lucky, is an extra pair of hands. That's it. If you're lucky, you don't get an extra head. You know, you basically have to extort them for an extra head. They're going to charge you an extra like $5 for an extra head, or some extra hands, or some accessories that have been reused a million times over. I don't get. I just don't get that. Like, the plastic doesn't feel good. Parts break off. G.I. Joe Classified figures, the arms just pop off. Basically, but doing basic motion with the figures, basic poses, like you have to sit there and be careful and mindful of the arms popping out. It's like the Hawk figure now is the newest victim. The shoulders don't hold up. It's like Dusty and Zarana, the arms popped out. CoverGirl, her arms popped out. Freaking the QC issues across the board, they're not justifying the price. I mean, maybe I'd feel worse if I paid $100 and had the same problems. But the funny thing is, the $100 figures don't have that problem. They might have minor problems like paint. Some of them might have some manufacturing issues, give or take. But for the most part, every figure I've paid a lot of money for, usually 98.9% of the time, they're in great shape. I don't have to worry about all this stuff. And a lot of these are mass produced. It's not like they just produce one or two, they're mass produced. I'm just saying, I think between the economy, the price hikes, just fatigue, like people just not feeling the collecting anymore. The dopamine hit's gone. The feeling, the euphoria of it is gone. and you're like sitting around just looking around at bins and bins of figures and everything. Like, I have a bin full of stuff, and I'm just like, why? So I started selling it off. I just started selling it off because I was just like, why? Why do I need a bin full of figs? Why? It doesn't even make sense. I'm not going to interact with them. I'm not going to use them for anything. Just get rid of them. And that's what I'm doing. I'm getting rid of them. But yeah, the new stuff, I've been hit and miss. Honestly, lately, I've been hit and miss. G.I. Joe Classified, I love the line, but I mean, this Hiss Tank situation, wait 18 months for the freaking Hiss Tank, has put a horrible taste in my mouth about this line. And it's like, I'm looking at the stuff now on sale, and I'm looking at the stuff when they're releasing, because I don't pre-order, because pre-ordering to me has been a nightmare, so I don't pre-order anymore. But I'm looking at the landscape of the figures, and I'm just like, meh, I'm okay. I don't, I like the Crimson Alley Viper, I do, but am I going to buy it right now? Nah, I don't care. If I miss it, I still don't have Zorana and Dusty, I don't care. I don't care. I was like, people are getting them at Ollie's for $5. Why the hell am I going to spend $24 still online for them? Maybe if it's like 13 or 12 on Amazon, I might pick it up. But I was like, meh. The Crimson 3-pack, I'm just like, meh. The Trouble Bubble, when they canceled my Trouble Bubble, I was just like, usually I'd be irate, like, what the hell? I need my Trouble Bubble, man. Now I'm just like, meh. McFarlane's dropping a proper Wonder Woman. I'll probably pick that up. I like the Steel figure that they're going to be dropping. I think that looks good. I might pick that up. Believe it or not, that George Clooney Batman line with Robin, Batgirl, and the Build-A-Figures, Mr. Freeze, and they have Poison Ivy and stuff. Those look cool. The Lobo they're dropping looks cool. Those I might pick up. The Batmobile, I'll pick that up. But I'm just like, the rest of it, I'm just like, meh. I'm okay. And I don't think it's fatigue with me. I think it's just, if I don't need it, if I don't want it, I don't buy it. And that's kind of where I'm at. And I think I'm the worst kind of collector right now for all these companies. Just, I'm very lethargic lately. It's just, I don't buy, if I do buy, I buy something I really, really want. I don't sit around trying to convince myself that I need it. I just go buy it. But I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know. Are you fatigued? Are you walking away from certain lines? Are you selling off stuff left and right? Are you grabbing more stuff? Are you still involved? Are you involved in the community and the collecting? Is it still appealing to you? Is the economy tearing you down? Is the man holding you down? Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you check out the community tab. That's where I post any pre-orders, any fig deals, or any restocks that I come across while browsing the World Wide Web. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Also in the description, I will leave my Amazon affiliate link. It's pretty awesome. All you have to do is click on the link, go on Amazon, and buy away. And Amazon will pay me a small commission for everything you buy. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and it's a great way to support the channel. But yeah, with that, be safe, be good. And it's DrunkenPrime, cracking open another beer and signing off.